Okay, I think we're good to go. If you guys cannot, if my screen freezes, just send me a message, okay? So what I was sharing with you today is how to show up live in a bunch of different places. I'm also telling you that if you want the how-to, the action steps, the script to doing this, you're going to want to join the group, the club, the Joy-Filled Practice Club. And I'm going to go ahead and drop the link now. It's www.joyfilledpractice.com/the-club. And when you go in, there's going to be a paywall that says, hey, we're going to charge you $89. But if you look for where you put a promo code, the promo code is SERVE, SERVE, and until midnight tonight, you're going to get your first month free, and then it's $89 a month. So the Joy-Filled Practice Club is where we give all of the scripts and how-tos and you name it for all things running a practice that you're just, totally over the moon. Okay, so what I want to share with you today is how to show up everywhere. Okay, how to be on Instagram, on Facebook, on your page, in your groups, in more than one group at a time, in all of the places at one time. I'm going to share that with you. The second thing I'm going to share with you is, and I'm going to actually start with the second thing, perfect practice member. So I've been in practice for 23 years. I'm actually just got back from the office. Here's my day so far. You ready? I wake up, I go to the gym, and I do Murph. What's Murph? Murph is a mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 sit-ups, and another mile run. I shake my way back to my car and drop my kid off, take a 1-minute shower, and go to the office and show up and serve. Okay? Not only did I do an initial consultation, I was also offering a really great offer to people who are first responders and active military, because that's the kind of thing that I want to do for my community. Okay. Within 5 minutes of walking into my office, I was adjusting people. Within 5 minutes of my last person leaving, I walked out the door. I hit the switch, I turned the lights off, all of the things were done, the notes are done, the billing's done, all of it is done. And here I am talking to you. I still haven't caught my breath. And the reason that I haven't is because my life is set up that way. Okay. So when I'm sitting down at my desk planning for the marketing for the summer of 2023 for my practice, I've got one person in mind that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of my perfect practice member. For me, my perfect practice member is Sally. She's the mom of 3 kids. She's got the time, energy, and resources to give more and do more for her family. She shops at Lululemon. She's reading a sassy novel. It's sitting on her bedside, but she's also reading about marketing her new business that she just launched. She has a closet full of Louis Vuitton and Coach bags that she never touches. I've got her down to such a wire that when I'm in the supermarket and I run into her, I know her immediately. I know to pull the 4 cards out of my wallet, and I know to walk up to her, take her 3-year-old's hand and say, hey, mama, can I help you out for a minute? By the way, who's your family chiropractor? You don't have one? Now you do. Here are my 4 business cards. That's my Sally. That's who I plan for. So when we start talking about going live for Sally, whether you have a practice that is in a small town or you have a practice that's online, we want to make sure that when you introduce yourself to Sally in the supermarket, she says, I hear about you all the time. I feel like I know you. Or I hear it every time I go to a professional seminar, like a chiropractic seminar or some kind of gathering of wellness practitioners. It sounds something like, I see your name all the time. You are everywhere. You show up everywhere. And I do that because I use tools that I'm about to show you. So again, I just dropped the link to join the club, the Joy-Filled Practice Club. Our launch day is today. You're getting a club membership for free. Your first month is on me. After that, it's $89 a month. In this group, in the big group, we teach you the what and the why. In the club, we teach you the how. So what I'm about to show you as a club member, you're going to get a script, you're going to get links, you're going to get all of the things to make it really easy for you to do what I'm about to do. Okay. Any questions so far? I don't see any questions. So here's what I'm going to do. You guys are going to love this. It's going to be awesome. So let me get out of the screen. This is just going to take a minute of brain work. So I'm going to go into my Zoom and I'm going to share my screen with you. I just want to make sure I'm sharing the right screen. Okay. So what we're looking at right now is a program called eCam, E-C-A-M-M. Okay. What eCam does is it acts kind of like a Zoom room, but you can do all kinds of fancy things with it. So for example, I can make obnoxious noises when I'm going live. I can put things like this on my screen. I can shrink it down. I can make it big. I can do, I can have a split screen if I have a guest with me. I can share my screen. I can bring an image in. Come on. I don't know why that's there. Whoa, that's a big image. So I can do all kinds of really cool stuff in eCam. I can add stuff to the screen. I can take stuff away from the screen. I can type while I'm talking. So I can say something like, I'm going to actually give you the link. It would be www.joyfeldpractice.com/the-club. So if I was well prepared and today wasn't Memorial Day and my husband wasn't meditating for a week and I had time to like go to the bathroom, I'd have like a whole list of copy paste ready things ready to rock and roll. But that's not the case today. So I'm kind of winging it here. So this is eCam. What eCam does is it replaces the Zoom experience. And then I can tell eCam where I want to broadcast this to. Now watch this happen. This is where it comes together. Hold on. The point of this, you guys, is so that you can tell these programs where you want to go live. Who do you want to speak to today? What channel do you want to speak to? And one of the things that we just did in the club is I taught you how to create a Facebook group that you nurture every day, every week, every month, every quarter, every year. I taught you how to nurture it. I taught you how to decorate it. I taught you how to brand it. I taught you how to do a description in it. All of that is in the club. So as long as you get a membership for free today only, you're going to get a copy of the Facebook group course. And I'll go over that with you in a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to update my title. So this title is going to be something like, get into the club at Staffless Practice now. Okay, so that's going to be the title of when I go live. And here's like a whole thing. This is something that you type up. This is the description that I help you put words on. I'm going to show you another way to create a description that's going to hurt your brain a little bit. So this is how I set up. So look, it's going to this group that you guys are watching this in now. It's going to my main Facebook page. It's going to my personal Facebook page. It could go to Instagram. It could go to all different channels. These are all of the channels that you can add to Restream. And as a club member, I give you the links and how I use them and how do I set it all up, all of that stuff. So if I hit go live here, and I have the destination to Restream, it's going to branch live to all of the places that I just showed you, to wherever I choose on Restream. That is how you go live in multiple places at once. Let me just show you one more thing. Let's say you're not like a creative person and you're like, I don't even know what words to use. I don't even know what you're talking about, Jody. I know that I want to reach more people in my community. Let's say that you're a physical therapist and you take care of professional golfers. That's your jam. And you just really want to give those golfers in your community something that they can chew on. You want to give them a piece of content that is worthy to them so that the next time they think about physical therapy, you are going to be the first person that they think of. Okay. So if it was me and that was the case with me, I'd go to, this is called Chat GPT. You ready? And this is something that I show you how to run as a club member. Okay. If you are not yet a club member, go now and get in. I dropped the link, all of the things. Use the word serve to get your first month free, and then it's $89 a month. Okay. So let's say that I'm talking about you, the physical therapist who takes care of professional golfers. So I'm going to tell Chat GPT to create a Facebook post for a professional golfer wanting details on stretching, and what else would a PT want to talk about? Core strong. I'm going to say strong core because I don't want to bastardize the word strengthening. Strong core. You ready, you guys? This is really going to be cool. Here we go. Again, if you are not a writer, if you're not somebody who can come up with these posts so that when you go to Restream, you know exactly what to put in the description that I just showed you. Now, you know, is that cool or is that cool? So here's what I beg of you, okay? One of the biggest mistakes that I see happen when wellness practitioners try to automate, you know, I know I'm all over the place because if you guys saw what I did this morning, you'd be all over the place too. So if you have a task to accomplish, whether it's creating a Facebook post, okay, or thinking of live topics for the next 3 months or whatever it is, and that's that, you guys, let me also say that if you're one of my students, the club is free for you. You do not have to sign up for anything. If you're a OnePass member, the club is free for you. You don't have to sign up for anything. And one of the things that we talk about is how do you grow your practice? So you can do one of 4 things if you have to create a Facebook post. One, you can just do it. You can just get it done. You can say, everybody's got to like hang out for a minute. Give me a minute to get it done. Okay, that's thing 1. You can just do it. Thing 2 is you can walk away from it and decide that it really doesn't need to be done. It's definitely an option, right? Thing 3 is you can automate it, which is what Chat GPT, what I just showed you will do. Or thing 4 is you can delegate it. The biggest mistake I make with the wellness practitioners in this group specifically is you automate things that should not be automated. You choose to automate things that really need the personal touch, because what ends up happening, you guys, every time I send a text out and we have like, I don't know, we have like 800 people on our send text list, I get all of these automations back of you saying, hi, I'm out of the office, and there are typos in it and it's impersonal. It doesn't feel like, if it was me texting a physical therapist, because I'm a professional golfer, I'm not a professional golfer, but if I was, I wouldn't want to receive that text. I would want to receive a text that says, hey, Jody, your message is important to me. I'll get back to you in a second. Or, hey, Jody, I want my name in it. I want to see an emoji in it. I want it to be personalized. So what I see happen way too often is you automate things that shouldn't be automated. And if you do automate them, they're usually impersonal, and the personal experience is dropped. And then you end up being that guy in the waiting room with the, you know, you're sitting in the chair. It's what we call the cold, hard chair wait, where you're sitting in the cold, hard chair. You're reading a magazine that's been in the waiting room for like maybe 8 years, and it's like crispy and crunchy, and there are stains all over it. There's a lady sitting behind the desk, and there's like a bulletproof glass, and she's got a mask up to here, and you walk in and you're bothering her. right? You are the vein of her existence in that moment. That's what it feels like to get a text that's automated when, quite frankly, I'm looking to connect with somebody. I'm finally picking up my phone that weighs 300 pounds in this moment to say, I need help. I'm raising my hand for help. I don't want to get an impersonal text back. I want to feel like I've been seen and heard. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the next guy, right? Or the next gal on the list because I want that personal experience. So if you're going to use something like Chat GPT, you have to personalize it. You have to put your touch and your scent and your experience all over it because that's what people are coming to you for. People aren't coming to you to fix their shoulder. They're coming for connection because people are so lonely right now. Soak that in. Like, take that, fold it up, and put it in your back pocket. Okay, so basically what I'm saying to you is there are very streamlined and simplistic ways to go live everywhere all at once. You just need to have the right tools. And I'm also telling you right now, get into the club, and I'm going to drop all of the tools that you need to follow up on this specific video. Listen to the rewind of this video. Rewind? Listen to the replay of this video. Jenny's saying, so were you in Ecamm or Restream? So check this out, Jen, okay? Let me go back to sharing my screen. Okay, so Restream is a program that lives on my computer. This is an app on my computer, okay? I'm also going to tell you that if you dive into this world, you really want to make it so that you've got two screens in front of you. Otherwise, it's going to get so confusing. It would be even cooler if you could have three screens, okay? And the way that you do that is you get an extra screen and you have a laptop or an iPad so that right here, I've got my phone so that I'm watching the live while I'm talking to you so that I can see what Jenny's posting in the text. Okay, so Restream is on my computer. Ideally, if I have a minute to come up for air, watch, like I'm taking this stuff off. And I'll show you how to do all of this inside of the club when I go live this week. And then there are so many different features that you can do here. And then I'm saying destination, hey, Ecamm, this is Ecamm. Hey, Ecamm, I want to go live on Restream. If I change the destination to YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or LinkedIn or Facebook or just to record, one of the things we talk a lot about in the club and also in the Staffless Practice community is recording important concepts that many people need to hear, or the things that you say over and over and over again in your practice. Those are the things that you want to create a recording for. So if it's a tour of my office, my practice members will watch a video of a tour of my office, and this is all stuff that I show you how to do. And then, so I'm going to choose to go live on Restream, and then Restream is an online program. Let me just go back to it. And I'm already logged in, and it kept my title. That's a mistake a lot of people will make, is they will forget to change the title. So you want to make sure you change the title, and I have a checklist for all of this for you. Okay, so that is how you do the whole showing up in many places. I'm going to just share one more concept for you guys, and then I'm going to see if there are any questions. You want to make sure that you have a posting plan. So if you're growing your practice right now and you're growing it in a small community or a large community, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have an online community that people can sign up for free. And in that community, you're giving a whole lot of content. You're giving a whole lot of value. You're giving them concepts and ideas and heart shares, just like how I'm doing. I'm establishing trust with you right now, so you know I'm not some kind of a crook, so that you know I'm coming from the right place, so that when you think about growing your practice or automating your systems, I want to be the first person that you think of. If this was a group for my practice, I would go live on a regular basis, and I would share about proper baby holding. I would actually probably do a live stream with one of the moms in my practice and show how a typical mom will carry a baby. And then I'll also show like when a baby is subluxated or needs a chiropractic adjustment, what are the things that we often see? And I'll show, I'm not a big fan of adjusting on social media. I don't think it's just not my thing, but I'll show a before and after video. So that's the kind of thing that I would do in my group for my practice in my community. I would also bring in people from my community who are also serving my practice members, names that I hear often. You guys, if you're new in practice, you're going to start hearing the same names over and over. This is the ear doctor everybody takes their kid to. This is families have like, they've got an ear doctor, they've got a nose doctor, they've got a toe doctor, they've got a nail doctor, they've got doctors for everything, but most of them don't have chiropractors. Most of them don't have DOs. Most of them don't have herbologists, right? And these are the things that we want to change. We want to make it so that part of the contacts that show up on your perfect practice member's phone, part of the favorite contacts include their nutrition doctor, their herb doctor, their physical therapist, their chiropractor. We want to make sure that that becomes a relevant thing because people need good care yesterday. Whew, that was a lot. I've got a lot of energy. I'm sorry if I went too fast. So I just want to see if you guys have any questions. I don't see any questions. All right, guys, I am loving you from here. If you think of any questions, I'm right on the other side of the computer. I'm happy to help. I think that's it. Go make the world better with great care, and I'll talk to you soon.